joining Webwatching today. I'm Skyping with Deborah Carter. She is the Director of Sponsorships, Marketing, and Partnerships for Picnic, a leading European event on innovation and creativity. Deborah, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm great. It's a little gray in Amsterdam, but I'm happy.
Good. Well, you are an expert. You have so much experience with event marketing, obviously doing it for Picnic too. What are some of your most practical tips?
I think the most important tip for me is to be really clear on communicating the value. Why should people come to your event? This is critical because there's tons of events out there that people can choose from. So, for example, Picnic Festival 2012, which takes place in a couple of weeks, is all about the theme of new ownership, people using connected technologies to actually take more control over their lives. So how we communicate that is we say, do you want to better understand this global phenomenon? Because this is a trend that's growing. It's not going to go away. Crowdsourcing, co-creation, all this kind of stuff.
Okay, so besides from letting people know what your event is about, you also say that crowdsourcing is a really important part of promoting your event, right?
Yeah, I would say more like social media and engaging the crowd. So yes, we see that we're very active on the social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter. And it's really critical to be always communicating about the program, about the interesting people that are going to be there, and about even the participants who's going to be there. And I'll give you an example of a very interesting and funny thing that happened. One of our keynote speakers is Tim O'Reilly, who is considered one of the founders of the open source movement and the maker movement. And he tweeted that he was coming to Picnic, and to his, I think, 1.5 million Twitter followers. Yeah. And the next thing you know is our server has crashed. Just one little tweet. So this is the power of using social media, and we love it.
So you guys obviously have a very big festival with a lot, you're very established, you've been doing this for a while. How about smaller companies or smaller brands? What do you have to recommend? Do you have any recommendations for them, as in how do you start an event, can you be involved in an event, and how important is that really?
There's different stages for getting involved in events such as Picnic. We pride ourselves in really working with small, emerging, dynamic companies, to partner with them as service partners. They provide their core service, and basically we provide them with a crowd and we connect the two. So this is a way of profiling your company or your business with us. We also encourage them to participate in some of our challenges that take place during the festival. So we have a challenge called the Best Team in Town, where there's teams that actually are working on designing the best mobile experience for the festival goers. And this is a great way to profile a small company. The company behind that is 17, which is a small startup in Amsterdam. So we try to embed these small companies in the Picnic experience and co-create the festival with them.
That's great. Well, my last question is, you have a lot of experience doing these types of things. Can you name a mistake, something that you've done or something that you've involved with that you've learned so much from? Can you share that with the viewers?
Wow, that's a tough question.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think we've done a bad job of it, but there's always room for improvement. And if I could say if there's one way that we can improve what we do, that is to actually even further extend our international marketing partnerships. The wonderful thing about Picnic is that we're a global brand. People love us. And I get called out of the blue all the time from countries as diverse as India, China, Russia, wanting to collaborate with us. So I think we do it well, but there's always room for improvement. And I will be happy when we have ambassador networks in every major country on every continent in the world.
Yes, that would be really awesome. You would have done your job really well.
I would not be needed if you did it.
Well, Deborah, thank you so much for taking some time and explaining all the things that you do. Really appreciate it. When is Picnic really going on, and how can people register for it?
Picnic takes place this year in a couple of weeks, actually, on September 17th and 18th in Amsterdam. It's going to be at the coolest location. We have a new film institute here, which is a beautiful building behind Central Station, and we will be the first international event to actually be hosted there. And we're going to take over the eye, and we are going to paint a picnic. So it's going to be great. We're expecting about 3,500 Dutch and international participants. It is an English language festival, about 65 plus sessions involved in the festival. So lots of good things happening.
Good. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.